Perry has been a client of mine for going on 2 years now. He has been remarkable. I've learned a lot about his business and helped him implement many strategies to propel him into the new area that he's in the market.
First of all, I want to thank you for having me and all the wonderful uh, people that will be able to see the video. I'm Perry Crutcher, originally from Kentucky, born in Kentucky. Came
Awesome.
to Atlanta by way of Philadelphia.
Right.
Came to Atlanta in 2005. Flirted with Will Hall and Deliver between 2006 to 2008. I solidified Will Hall and Deliver by way of Goodwill. Had a business class called Business Now.
Right.
But during that time frame of 6 months, I discovered a way to establish my business and help with actually getting it going as far as advertisement.
Right.
It had given me a laptop and some other funding.
Right.
But actually on the
Okay.
yard sales, that's why I started getting some of my rudimentary training, and I
Mm-hmm.
was making very little money.
Okay. All
And
right.
and how I even came about the business, girlfriend, former
Right.
girlfriend, which goes to the church and by the name of Pat, said go
Right.
to Rooms to Go and maybe you can get some stuff there because when I came down, it was hard getting work. So I worked a lot of jobs. I
Right.
worked at Mrs. Winters. I
Mm-hmm.
worked at Georgia Tech. I
Right.
delivered pizza at Pizza Hut. But during that Pizza Hut experience, I discovered when I was delivering pizza, a lot of people did not have furniture. And
Right.
so, and I was getting furniture on the side, so I would clean it up and sell and some donate. And what happened was I became a furniture person.
Right.
And
Okay.
and then I solidified in April 12th of 2008. And I'm 64 years old, a former U.S. Airways employee of 10 and a half years. So I have
Right.
customer service training.
Right. Okay.
So uh, I've taken what I've learned, my prior experiences, and realized that I too can be my own CEO, which I am now.
Right.
Uh, and at the moment, currently, we'll haul and deliver services, big lots, rooms to go, Ashley Furniture, and we actually do long haul moving. In fact, we just returned from North Carolina, Yanceyville, on
Mm-hmm.
Sunday with a 26-foot truck and a 16-foot truck where we moved the house.
Right.
Of course, Hurricane Debbie loomed and was very threatening.
Right.
However, we loaded the truck here in Atlanta, but we did not leave until Friday.
Oh,
So,
wow. It delayed you.
yes. And
Okay.
what I learned from that experience, I did not put the loophole in that contract indicating that if you change, and she changed her moving dates as well because of the closing. And so I had incurred some extra costs in that.
Right.
And
Mm-hmm.
and predetermined, and also prior to the move, she not list all the items. So I had to get a 16-foot truck, lo and
Yeah.
behold. And so I learned a lot from that experience and ready to do it again.
All
And
right.
I accomplished my goal. And I'm here if you need your garage cleaned out, if you get put
Right.
out of your house, unfortunately, if you need to go to a storage unit, I can assist you. If you go to
Mm-hmm.
Rooms to Go and buy furniture, you want to get it home the same day, I can assist you. If you go to
Okay.
Big Lots right now, they're having a closeout. Many, unfortunately, Big Lots are closing. So if you
Yeah.
want to go and save a lot of money right now on furniture and outdoor furniture, particularly, you need to go there now and call Will Hall
Mm-hmm.
Deliver at 770-899-3095.
Awesome. I'll add that onto the screen too, so that the number will be there
And
and
the
they'll be able
Ashley
to see
Furniture,
that.
we service Ashley Furniture as well.
Okay. All right. So you have
So,
about four different contracts for four different locations. Is that what I was
yes,
hearing? Okay.
I'm in Alpharetta,
Uh-huh.
located in Snellville,
Right.
Big Lots in Snellville, Covington Big Lots, Camden
Mm-hmm.
Road Big Lots. While they're existing,
Right.
uh, Scenic Highway Big Lots,
Right.
uh, also Lawrenceville Big Lots, and Duluth.
Okay.
As far as Ashley Furniture, it's Scenic Highway and Alpharetta. And it's Room to Go is at Jimmy Carter. So, if any of these things that I've mentioned may be of assistance to you, please don't
Right.
hesitate to call. And if you are a real estate person and you have someone wanting to close out on their house and it's
Right.
full of furniture, all that stuff needs to go.
Mm-hmm.
Lo and behold, Will Hawk Deliver can come in and make it happen for you, all the way up to 8,000 square foot. I do not matter how big the house, bigger the
Right.
job, the better. 4-car garage, I love it. So,
All right. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. So you do the clean outs, the home clean outs. You work with your partnership with Big Lots, Ashley Furniture, Rooms to Go. I heard you do long haul moving.
Yes.
What are there any other services that you do that you have not mentioned?
If you go to public storage or
Uh-huh.
the storage units, I
Right.
also can move you out of the storage. I can move your stuff to the storage, and we do garage cleanouts.
Okay.
Remember, you have to get rid of those unwanted critters. You cannot let your garage stay dusty because spiders,
Right. Mm-hmm.
snakes, a lot of animals thrive in trash.
Right.
So if you want that to look beautiful and smell like grandma's house, please call Will Hall Deliver.
So I know you do the your partnerships, but what areas in Metro Atlanta do you mostly service?
Alpharetta,
Uh-huh.
Buckhead,
Mm-hmm.
Peachtree Corners, Duluth, Buford,
Okay.
Lake Lanier, the entire
Late.
metro. Uh,
Okay.
let's see, Covington, Conyers, Stockbridge, McDonough,
Mhm.
anywhere you can put your money in Will
Right.
Hall's hands, he will service you.
All right. All
If
right.
you have the ability to pay, we have the ability to serve.
All right. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. When you started out, you said that you made very little monies. How did you keep your business afloat?
Well, I worked a lot of odd jobs, but
Okay.
I was in the flirting
Right.
stages of it. The developmental stages, like the child learned how to walk.
Right.
Uh,
Absolutely.
I was still on milk, and then I got to where I could eat meat.
Uh-huh.
so 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 that's what I did that in order to put my name out there.
Right.
Sort of like you may have done this. You kind of put yourself out there and do a great service for someone else sees it and
Yeah.
they see it, but you can't do it for everybody. You can only do it for
Right.
a short period of time because now your name is catching. So
Yes.
there was a fine line in between it. Well, they said you would do it for this, and then I said that time is closed. Unfortunately, that time is closed, and Will Hall has grown. And in
Yeah.
growing, I have to have
Yes.
business license. I have to have
Yes.
insurance. I have to have
Yes.
advertisement. So
Tell
all
me
these
about
things
it.
came about through growth. Growth is more growth
Right. Absolutely.
equals more growth.
Absolutely. So when you started out, you were in the developmental phase. So what made you become a business owner and not just go right back to private working?
Well, I didn't mention this. I had a business in Philadelphia Airport in the early
Okay.
'90s called the
Mm-hmm.
Express Pretzel. I
Okay.
worked in Philadelphia as a U.S. Airways gate agent. I also had a
Mm-hmm.
business, a pretzel stand,
Yeah.
in the international terms. I was making $1,000 a day.
Ah,
That was in
okay.
the
All
'90s.
right. All right.
So I knew that the entrepreneurial part of me was a chip that just lying dormant.
Mm-hmm.
When I came to Atlanta, I was so motivated by seeing so many black people doing well and
Right.
motivated, and knowing that you have to crack that shell. Nobody just gonna open
Mm-hmm.
their doors up and tell you, "Come on in." It wasn't like that. But one of the gentlemen that I'm still in touch with at the yard sale, he had the yard sale. He's a big
Right.
moving company. Well, he
Mm-hmm.
and I are still in touch with each other to this day.
Oh, awesome.
So,
Awesome.
and he's doing extraordinary.
Yeah.
He does moves that 30 million, $30,000, $25,000 moves,
Right.
3 day moves, mansions,
Mm-hmm.
celebrities. I don't want to say I want a piece of that like the crumbs, but I want a portion of it to whereas I
Right.
want to build too. And I was reluctant to do them big hauls, big moving jobs.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing so good with just a delivery, so I don't know if I was afraid to grow or I didn't have the people to I didn't trust the system enough to have people that would actually do this work, and now I do.
Right.
So I'm ready
Okay.
to do. I'm basically going to another stage with Will Hall. I'm gonna add more
Awesome.
moving jobs versus just store deliveries.
Got it. Got
More
it.
responsibility is more money.
Right. Absolutely. I can attest to that.
Yes.
You've been in business for almost 20 years. Is that what
Wow.
from 2005 or 4?
Yes. Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. 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 2008, I solidified, but I flirted with it in
Right,
2005.
right.
So 2008,
2000.
what is it?
Hmm.
This is what?
2024. So let me say 2008.
19.
2008 will give you 16 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
And you're still rocking it out because you're working, and
I'll be
it's hard for us
65.
to.
I'll be a big boy in November. I'll be 65.
Yes,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Yeah. Ah. I just want look, I'm expanding my mind.
Right. And you're moving just like everyone else too. So that's
I
good.
feel
That is
great.
awesome.
I feel
Mhm.
wonderful.
Yeah. So what do you do to keep yourself motivated and keep going?
Well, I just know that I haven't achieved as much as I can achieve.
Right.
I know I
Mhm.
haven't.
Okay.
That's the one thing. But it also is a thing called a diet.
Yes.
You gotta drink water before you do anything in the morning. I
Yeah.
mean, if you can't get there, put a bottle of
Yeah.
water by the bed and gulp it down, and then
Right.
stand up. Then stand
Hmm.
up, and then you want to make sure you incorporate less meat and more
Hmm.
vegetables and more fruit. I would say go with the European breakfast in the morning. But always
Right.
have eggs and meat,
Hmm.
alternate of fruit, and get a pastry not
Right.
filled with sugar.
Right.
Uh, Try to drink black coffee, and a little bit of orange juice is always good for a man. Not a
Right.
lot.
Yeah.
People drink it like that. You don't need that. You need 7 ounces.
Yeah. Yeah.
7 ounces with that, and then at lunch, make sure you eat lunch. And I would incorporate what I've been doing lately is a salad.
Hmm.
I add, and you might want to do this at home,
Right.
because the garlic and cayenne pepper,
Right.
garlic, cayenne pepper, and olive oil for salad. You do that in the evening. And if you
Right.
want to put I put blueberries and blackberries. And you also can put walnuts in there. If you want to
Right.
incorporate some meat, you can, but make it a big salad. You
Yeah.
have to understand the vegetables today are not like they were when I grew up.
Right.
When I
Okay.
grew up, they used less stuff to keep them pretty.
Mm.
When I grew up, it was
Yeah.
less formaldehyde, all that kind of stuff in them. So you
Right.
have to
Right.
eat more salad now. You eat a little salad like that, you're not doing nothing. And make sure
Right.
you wash that salad off. The fruit.
Right.
And I take vitamins. I take magnesium. I take vitamin D3, B12. Uh, I do that. And red wine
Oh.
is good too.
Yeah.
Red wine is good. So if you want to practice that and you're at home, you can try that salad and some red
Yeah.
wine, and you're gonna have a nice flush. And once you get used to that, you're not gonna want to not start your day not doing
Right.
that.
No, these are good words of wisdom. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
And I'll be
I
like I
really
said, I'll be
do.
65 in November. When I went to the beach,
Yes.
I run from way back there all the way to the water and swim.
Right.
I mean, I just nobody but God. And
And
I played
exactly.
basketball. Even if you played basketball, I know guys who played basketball that weigh
Hmm.
probably 50, 60 pounds more than they did. Because
Right.
it's just married. It's a good food. I like good food. Yeah, good food is
Yeah.
for energy. But when I go home, my sisters respect me. They know I'm
Yeah.
eat salmon. They know I want a huge salad.
Right.
And
Right.
that's I mean I got to have my vegetables.
Yeah. Yeah.
They respect me enough to do that.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, Mr. Perry, we're going to wrap this up. So, if there's some words of wisdom that you could provide to entrepreneurs or someone that's coming up the rank and that they're interested in starting a business, what would you give them? What would you tell them?
First of all, train your mind.
Hmm.
To train your mind, you're gonna have a proper diet. If you don't have a
Right.
proper diet, you're not gonna have the energy to put in those 12 or 13 hours.
Right.
That's the first thing. And then next thing you want to do is research. Research the business
Hmm.
that you're passionate about. And if you can carry over some of your work experience onto
Hmm.
your
Okay.
business, then you're already ahead of the game. You've been working customer service anywhere, customer
Right.
service you have to have.
Right.
And then you're gonna find somebody that does marketing. You
Hmm.
want a marketing person such as James,
Right. Right.
because marketing is your face.
Absolutely.
I did very little marketing. My
Hmm.
marketing was I did do marketing, but I did it without saying it. And that's
Right.
to say I had one plain T-shirt, one
Yeah.
card, but with my
Hmm.
work ethic.
Yes.
That's old, and it
Hmm.
worked. It got me. It established a platform.
Right.
So you want to pay for marketing. You want to make sure you
Right.
got the marketing. You want to get all your you want to get your business established and see if anyone has your name. Do a name search,
Right.
and then once that's done, then you go establish with the Secretary of State, the LLC, get your
Right.
business license, pay for that. Then you find your insurance. Don't skip any steps.
Right.
Make
Absolutely.
sure you have insurance and dress to impress. Make sure your clothes look neat and you
Yeah.
smell well. And you got the,
Absolutely.
and you look like you're attentive and you're not wobbling in your conversation.
Right.
So, and then just do
Words
the
of
research.
wisdom.
You know, I want you to take me and put me on the platform one day and let me speak. You know
Okay.
that.
All right.
That's what I want to
Yes.
do.
Absolutely. 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 That works for me. That works for me. But listen, this was awesome. You're one of my first guys that I'm bringing on to the podcast and onto the YouTube video. So I do want to thank you on that. And I'm going to stop right now. So I want to thank you for taking this journey with me, learning more about what Perry offers as a business and what he can bring to the marketplace. So my goal is to provide this as an outlet where other small businesses like yourself can highlight themselves and discuss their services and benefits and what they bring to the market and, just have a good time with it.